Darleen Tana's future as an MP now rests with the Speaker after Green Party delegates voted to use the waka-jumping legislation to boot her out of Parliament. Tana resigned from the party following an investigation into claims of migrant exploitation at her husband's bike business. Senior political correspondent Jenna Lynch reports.
Pacing the Parliament after hours, the Greens all locked up in their corridor last night to thrash out the last remaining hurdle to waka-jumping Darleen Tana, their membership. 2 hours later, a verdict was reached.
After a thorough discussion, those delegates all came to the unanimous full conclusion to endorse that use of that legislation.
The entire Green Party agreeing she's got to go.
We then wrote to the Speaker under the Electoral Integrity Act, and that decision now rests with him.
Tana has been under pressure to resign since March when a Stuff investigation uncovered claims of migrant exploitation at her husband's e-bike business.
She absolutely could still choose to do the right thing and to, preserve some sense of honour in all of this.
Tana has steadfastly refused to leave, so the Greens had to swallow a dead rat and try to use a law they morally oppose to try and kick her out.
When confronted with new evidence and nuance, we are willing to inspect things and inspect ourselves and potentially evolve.
Former co-leader Materia Ture, who is immensely respected by members, joined the meeting to advocate the use of the law.
I didn't know that Materia would be one of those who chose to speak, and that was huge.
Darleen Tana hasn't returned our calls today. There were cars and people at her Waiheke home when we visited.
Hello, Darleen, are you home?
But no one answered the door.
Have you heard back from Darleen Tana?
No.
Her husband's old bike shop on the island is now a scooter business, and locals are still backing the rogue MP.
I liked her very much. I found her very inspirational.
I know what they say her husband did, and that sounds wrong, but how much is Darleen responsible for her husband's behaviour?
Tana lost a High Court case challenging the party's handling of the saga. She's now challenging that in the Court of Appeal.
Confident you're not going to get overturned in the Court of Appeal?
Confident.
To use the waka-jumping law, a party must be clear that the member who has left the party has distorted the proportionality of Parliament. Chloe Swarbrick confident they can prove it.
We are, yes.
Saying proportionality has been upset as the Greens no longer have as many resources, questions or speaking slots, and Tana has missed a number of votes in the House.
We have dotted our I's and crossed our T's throughout this entire process, so yes, we've stepped incredibly cautiously, carefully and in line with the law.
I's dotted, T's crossed, the matter now with the Speaker.